Hey, good afternoon, and welcome to EliteHealthOnline.com. Thank you for being here today on our podcast talking about the Bug Out Kit, prescription medication packet, or what we call a traveler's kit. This includes 21 different prescription medications to help you in any kind of an emergency where you're traveling or can't get the healthcare you need right away. Maybe you can even talk to someone on a telehealth visit, but getting to the pharmacy is not possible. So we're really excited today. We have two guests from Drug Crafters Pharmacy to talk about this product that they created. Natalie, Vice President of Sales and Marketing, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Awesome. And Seema, Staff Pharmacist and the creator of this Bug Out Traveler's Medication Kit. Welcome, Seema.
Thank you, Clay.
All right. So as always on these podcasts, this is just for educational purposes. We're introducing this product. You'll always need to speak with a provider to get this prescription kit. You'll also, we won't be diagnosing or treating any conditions here. This is for educational purposes only. So again, I'm super excited about this kit. 21 different medications, Natalie, for the traveler or someone in a catastrophic event has to get out of town. I know family and friends, when I introduced this idea that we were going to be selling this to them and I knew they'd be interested, they said, Clay, you know I already have a bug out bag, 2 sets of currency, fishing poles, ammo, everything I need. I said, no, you have a bug out kit, but it's not complete. I said, what do you mean? What happens if you get sick? Oh, well, I have water, I have this.
Yeah.
Not true. After I explained what's in it, super excited about it and instantly wanted to round out their kit and make sure they were prepared. Talk to us about how you guys created it and the value you see in this kit. I know it has some extremely good products like ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, some other things.
Right. So, given just the past 2 years and dealing with COVID, we've seen pharmacies run out of medications. Patients haven't been able to find. For example, ivermectin was one of the ones that was on a short supply this past year.
Yeah, people were literally going to feed stores to buy
Yeah,
ivermectin.
exactly. And so we decided, that's not the only thing that would bring value to this. We saw this as if you're going to travel, if you're in a remote location, you don't have access to a pharmacy or, a doctor to gain a prescription. This is really a kit with antifungals, antiviral medications, diarrhea, stomach medications, upper respiratory infections, that you can literally, it comes in a cooler pack and you put it on your shelf and you use it in case of emergency, or if you have to travel at the last minute and you're going, out of the country and you want to be better protected from the unknown. So
Yeah. Yeah. What I really like about the kit too is again, 21 different prescription medications for all different types of illnesses that may strike while you're on a mission trip or traveling or in the event of something happening like what happened this last summer where people just had to, I know friends went out and spent time at their ranch for 2 weeks just because things were locked down. And maybe you could talk to someone on telehealth, but getting to the pharmacy was a challenge.
right.
But not only are our providers on the quick 15-minute consult going to go over everything that's in the kit and the different indicated uses and when you would use it, you guys are including that in the packet that has every medication, when you would take it, what symptoms you're experiencing, diarrhea only, diarrhea with fever. You guys are covering that in the packet as well, has an instruction kit. So that's really great. Seema, talk to us about, I know you kind of had this idea and brought it to life. Did you have a personal experience that gave you this idea that you recalled and what gave you this brainchild?
I've traveled a lot, and I've traveled with friends and family all over the world, developing countries, missionary or mission trips, and I have experienced a lot of ailments as I traveled. I was known as the person that got an infection or got sick or whatever it was. So I almost went through a very generalized concept of what are the typical things that happen that happen to each of us as we travel, and whether it's a language barrier with a provider there to talk to someone there, or availability. You know, you're not always going to have access to prescription medications. Even if you're in a developed country, you don't know their pharmaceutical industry process on a manufactured product there versus ours in the USA, we know. So, having these American products here, and taking them with us wherever we travel, like the travel kit. For me, if I'm backpacking, I have to be able to carry this travel kit with me on my back. So the convenience of the size and the weight of it, including all these 21 items, the information on there, and just having all these medications on there. They're not the newest medications, of course, because there are a lot of medications that are on here that have been studied for so many years. A lot of really good data on them, and that's the reason we've chosen these items in here.
Right. Yeah, and again, our providers are going to go over your medical history, any allergies that you may have, and ensure that we remove anything from the packet that wouldn't be good for you. But I really think, I was just as you were talking, I was thinking about a time when I had an abscessed tooth while traveling, and there was no relief. And I would have paid anything at that moment to have something to give me some relief. I know this packet has that as well. Again, same thing, diarrhea while you're traveling, not fun. You would give your right arm to get rid of that. And this is just a simple, again, you can get on the phone with us, or if you can't get hold of a provider, then you simply look into the bag. And again, we went over all that with you. The pharmacy went over it, and you know exactly where the indicated uses are. So I think this has a ton of value, not only for travelers, but also in the event that something happens and God forbid you can't get to a doctor, or it's going to be a while before you can find a pharmacy. Maybe you can talk to a doctor, maybe you can't. This has a ton of value.